before we move on to talking about the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals matchup, I need to address somebody real quick.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Goes on mute.
this guy right here. Now,
Hey
y'all can
man,
hear it.
don't
It's
do.
playing. Hold on, I got it playing. So they're playing.
No one's afraid of Phoenix. We wanted them.
Listen to what he's saying.
We
y'all.
wanted. No one's afraid of Phoenix. I talked to
Let's
some
stop it right
teammates.
here.
I
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna.
turn it off. This man said, we wanted Phoenix. Nobody's scared of Phoenix. We wanted Phoenix. Nobody's scared of them. Then, like, Pat Bev is like, I mean, he's like the hating dude that's just hating for no reason. Like, you are hate. It's gotten to the point now you are just straight up hating on Chris Paul, saying that he's a cone, right? Saying that I called one of my teammates, one of the former teammates the other day. What did he say? I called Paul George, said he's a, and they said, what do we call Chris Paul in practice? A cone. Said Chris Paul was a cone. Mind you, Chris Paul's 37. But that's not an excuse. We ain't going to say that. Chris Paul is 9-time all defensive player. 9-time all defensive team. Chris Paul used to lock people down. Pat Bev, of all people, not only there's got to be something else. Chris Paul has got to have done something behind the scenes to piss off all these people. Because I would be okay if it were somebody like Steph Curry taking shots at Chris Paul. If it were Kyrie Irving taking shots at Chris Paul. Really, I really wouldn't be okay with that either. But, you know, somebody that's accomplished a little bit more. Pat Bev taking shots at Chris Paul and erroneous shots. Erroneous shots. Everything you're quoting is lies. Chris Paul was good at defense. Chris Paul used to cook you. I want to say, I don't want to go to postseason. Let's go to regular season. I want to say in the regular season that the Phoenix Suns destroyed the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, Minnesota did get better at the end of the season, but I do not believe that Minnesota wanted Phoenix. I don't think Minnesota wanted either one of these teams, to be honest.
I have a few different points. First point is I could understand how you could probably not be scared of the Phoenix Suns. Only person who to me is quote unquote scary is Devin Booker. Chris Paul, you know, he can go into point guard mode, but for as good as he is, he's all as much as he can go into point guard mode, he also has this mode that he just ended the season in. We've seen this multiple times. So it's not like, oh, this is out of the blue. I can't believe this happened. This is regular Chris Paul. Devin Booker is a problem. You should if you not afraid of Devin Booker, you have an unreasonable sense of fear. Mikal Bridges, don't scare me. PJ Tucker, don't scare me. You know that I don't.
Pat Bev said
really
settle for Chris Paul. Hell, he'd settle to be Cliff Paul.
Yeah. And DeAndre Ayton ain't scary to me either. So I can see how you can look at this team and be like, I'm not really that afraid of them. And just because you're not afraid of somebody don't mean they can't kick your ass like they did.
Does this have something to do with Chris Paul's legacy? Because every time he's been up 2-0, he's lost. And every time he's been up 2-0, he's gotten hurt. Some type of way, shape, or form.
Hold on, but before we get there, though, put a pin in that because I do want to go back to that. But Patrick Beverley, we know who Patrick Beverley is. He's an irritant on the floor. You didn't think that he was going to make this opportunity on First Take to be an irritant on television? He has hijacked everything that is happening right now, and everybody in the world is talking about Patrick Beverley today. You should have known he was going to be the maestro and do that. I don't know why people knee-jerk at everything that people say when you understand who that person is on a deeper level. He says things to piss people off in the game. You don't think that when he gets on TV, he's going to say things to piss people off?
Yeah, I guess it's the audacity. Like you.
But he's made his whole without that part of Patrick Beverley, he was probably out of the league in 3 years.
No, I mean he plays defense, but when it comes
But a part of his game is like this psychological warfare. What can I do to get you out of who you are? That works.
I
for
think
him.
Chris Paul. I think he has a chip on his shoulder for being traded for Chris Paul. I mean, they gave up everything. Which is, I don't know why you have a chip on your shoulder. Before that, you weren't even in the league. But either way,
but that's how he got there. Like that part of him is what drives him to be who he is.
Yep. So